it's true, but young man, I was blue and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gone up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man, the man without a plan. Just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Never need the keys to the kingdom.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Athletics. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, William Haney. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
No, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
All right, ready to get underway. And now, Stephen Kwan.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. 1 out, base is empty. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Got him swinging.
Batting third.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 2 down, nobody on. And that's through there for a strike. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Ben Lively. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
And now the center fielder comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One and 2 here. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. 1 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Kevin Pittman.
Number 2.
Man at first, 1 away. Runner takes off. That's a laser base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Runner on the go. Pitch
Ball,
misses.
that's inside.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. On the ground to third, and a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Up and in, and it's a full count.
Porter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield.
And that one in the air center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Both runners tagging from second and third. One runs in, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They limit the damage here. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, David Fry. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. And a quick out, number one. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Ripped to first. Caught.
That is it. Center fielder, Tyler Freeman.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in for the third out. Bottom half of inning number two, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Jacob Dodson.
56.
Strike two.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next offering upstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. To the right side. Handles, throws to first. One up, one down. Here's the rookie right fielder. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs. Obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is number 66. Little chopper rolls foul. And the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runner on the go again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
Batting eighth, third
now the third baseman.
Number 21.
Ripped on a line to center. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Top half of the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Line drive.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
That one's in there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone. And here's the rookie catcher, Cody Huff. 2 outs.
Ball, that's outside.
To the right side, Halter. Over to first. Guardians go down in order. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And here's the first baseman, Lenny White. Falling behind 2-1. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, digging for two. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
At the plate, Tim McCall. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
That's ball three.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Freeman under it. Makes the grab, one away. Here's the center fielder.
Now batting, number 16.
Next offering is fouled back. One out, the runner at second. You're in game one of this three-game set. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Freeman gets under it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Now it's the shortstop, Kevin Pittman. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
The shortstop takes the ball. Two outs and one in scoring position. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. The run comes in from second, and they take a two-run lead. He's in there.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now a chance for Chris Fisher. That one fouled off. Runner at third, two away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Now a step off to third, and he's back in safely. Hey. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
These days, people say a lot of things that they won't do, things that they want to. Man, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
And we're back
Leading
out of
off
the
for
fourth.
Cleveland,
Stepping up for the Guardians,
Stephen
Kwan. Just missed.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. you can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians.
Up next for Cleveland, right fielder Will
And as a
Brennan.
pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw and saved. Couldn't recover from the misplay. Singy, it looked like he might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close. So they want to take
Now
another look.
third baseman Jose Ramirez.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and he breaks his bat. Tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings.
Them don't know me, word to Romy and Naomi. Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash. This kid the greatest, it's flaming, it's all gas. Breaking down
Bottom of the 4th, now the
Leading
left
off
fielder,
for the
Jacob
Athletics,
Dodson.
Left fielder, number 56.
Next offering in there for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out.
Now batting, number
And now
20.
the right fielder.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just off the
That's
inside
inside.
edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, base
Now
is empty.
batting, number
And now the switch
66.
hitting catcher. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out
1
front
ball,
that time.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ready now for the 5th
Leading off
inning.
for
Now
the
the 4-hole
Guardians,
hitter
the
for the
designated
Guardians,
hitter,
David Fry. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Butler going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So 2 down now, and here is Tyler Freeman. Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Jacob Junis. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Now pitching for Cleveland, number 16, Jacob Junis.
Here's the third baseman. That's down and in. A slider missed. Ground ball left side. Ramirez sends it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the
Now
5th.
batting, number 26.
Next up for the A's, Lenny White. Swing and a ball popped up. Arias. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now
Back to the
batting,
top of the
number
lineup.
44.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Tim McCall. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Brennan puts it away, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias.
Inside
And
ball.
Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. This one in the air. Under it. Brings it in. One up, one down. Daniel Schneemann will hit next.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was
In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
the dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that thanks to this hit. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff, the base hit.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Will Brennan. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Gets a piece and stays alive. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Gone. A 3-run homer. It's 3-2. Here's Jose Ramirez. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across, and we're the top half of the 6th.
2-2 to count.
That misses. 3-2 now. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back to back. Back homers. His 27th home run of the season. It's 4-2.
Number 30.
And now here is David Fry. Halter. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 6th, and here is number 16. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1.
You know, these A's putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Kevin Pittman up next for the A's. That's towards center. Freeman settles under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Fisher. Fisher with a homer in his last game. Rips one to right. And foul ball.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now the center fielder, Tyler Freeman. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. And a ground ball to first. And that's just foul. That's to third, Harris. Fires across the diamond. And that is the inning.
Now pitching for
Tim
Cleveland.
Herron on to pitch out of the pen here.
29.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Jacob Dotson
Leadoff
digs in
for the
now.
A's, left fielder, number 56.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch. 1 down. Now it's the right fielder.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
The Guardians trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And now here's the A's catcher.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. Hunter Gaddis comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In the air, right field, Brennan. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Daniel Schneemann. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Jonathan Gore.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a miss. And the count now even up.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Cody Huff digs in for the Guardians. 1 down, base is empty. Misses, and that's ball 3. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Lenny White.
First baseman, number 26.
And there's a foul ball. And now it's 1-2. That one the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the
Now
at-bat
batting,
after
number
being down in the
44.
count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then
there goes the runner. Oh, and now a wild pitch. And now a man in the scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1. No outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Can't field it cleanly. So the tying run at second. Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third. He'll score. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Paul Sewald.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Paul Sewald.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Pittman now at the plate. Hit in the air, center field. Freeman drops into the glove, and there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Fisher, the next to hit. That one almost got him.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard grounder, just inside the line, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the...
Runner takes off. There's a high chopper. And foul ball. Runner goes again. The throw in. And he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. And now the right fielder.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And now here's the
66.
A's catcher. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
1-run game.
2
The
strikes.
A's looking for some insurance. There's a swing and a drive. And this one looks like trouble. 1 run across. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get to it.
New arm out of the bullpen, Luis Ortiz. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Now the third baseman. Fly ball to right. Brennan makes the play, and that is that.
Everything will be okay. Don't be sad, don't you cry.
Now here is Will Brennan.
How you see me?
Number 5
Now
comes on trying to close it out.
And one thing on him,
Number 5.
he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner. Now 2-2. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting.
And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips into there. The Guardians trailing by 3 here at the top of the ninth. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Butler under it. He's got it. There's 2 away. David Fry will hit next.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike. 1 strike away. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot. So a man at first. So in now. Smoked on the ground a second, and that is the ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs at the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. To make another mob, to change another God, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb, the big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerge over the odds, the victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder, if there's blood in the water, no stopping the top shotter, I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra. Salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama. Rappers get medevac to the trauma. The lion separated from the pride. I rule Zion, I am the most hated one alive. Was fired, another one. I represent the unwanted, undesired. Wash my hands of it all, then raise one and testify to lyrical